Hello!
Welcome to James and Chris UK.
I'm James.
I'm Chris.
We've just been aboard Royal Caribbean's brand new Legend of the Seas. It's the biggest cruise ship in the world. So in this video, we're going to take you on a complete deck-by-deck tour of every public area on board. From restaurants and bars to pools, theatres and attractions, we'll show you exactly what you can expect when you step on board the ship. We'll start right down on deck 2 and work our way all the way up to the very top of the ship.
So we're down here. Our videos are up here. Little clips of what the venues look like. Here
You'll find deck plan.
is a deck plan.
Over here, you'll find some text information.
See? Everything. Because I get lost on deck plans if I don't actually have a picture of where I'm walking. So that's what we're doing.
Exactly. Also, please note that all this information is correct when we're filming this video, but like anything, a ship could go into dry dock and change things. So if you're watching this in a few years, it might not be all correct. Shall we get started?
Let's go.
Deck 2, it's the lowest guest accessible deck, and there's only one public area down there. These are the port gangway areas, so this is where you'll leave and return to the ship in many of the ports that you'll visit. Depending on where you're docked, you may also use gangways on other decks, but this is the main embarkation and disembarkation point throughout your cruise.
And they're massive. They've got their own security thing, their own X-ray scanners.
But cool X-ray scanners.
Cool X-ray scanners. Yeah, like most other ships where you're like, oh, I'm on the ship. This was like a whole room that was just security, so you had space to queue up. And even more fun, it had escalators to go down to.
Yeah, loved it. Moving up to deck 3, we're going to start at the front of the ship with the medical centre. Hopefully you won't have to visit here, but it is fully equipped with doctors and nurses who are available throughout your cruise. Whether it's seasickness, minor injuries or something more serious, the medical team is on hand 24 hours a day for emergencies.
Like we had to go there once for James, had a toothache.
But not on this ship.
Not on this ship, sorry, on the Fancy.
It's a floating city, so things happen. Heading slightly further aft brings us to the music hall. That's the back of the ship. Now this impressive 2-storey venue is home to live bands, tribute acts, theme parties and late night entertainment throughout your sailing. The main stage is down on deck 3, but there's also a balcony that overlooks the action on deck 4, giving you some fantastic views of the performances. Now we saw some bands,
some DJs, it turned into a nightclub.
They did art auctions.
Dance with your daughter.
And it's full of lights, so Chris loved it. There's lights going on
The only problem with it is it gets a bit lost. It was always empty. There's literally always a seat in there because no one ever ventures that far.
Yes.
It would seem. But it's a cool place.
It is. Carrying on then towards the back of the ship, we arrive at the stunning 3-storey main dining room. Now this place is included in your cruise fare, and it's where many guests will enjoy breakfast, lunch on sea days and dinner each evening. The menu does change nightly, giving you a chance to try something different. We noticed that deck 3 is more for people with anytime dining.
Anytime dining.
And that just book and turn up. Deck 4 and 5 is where we were placed. We were on deck 4. So it meant we had a strict 8 o'clock. Moving on to deck 4 then. At the front of deck 4 you'll find the Royal Theatre. Now the theatre spans 2 decks, and this spectacular venue hosts Royal Caribbean's production shows, comedians, guest entertainers and game shows throughout your sailing. There's excellent sightlines and comfortable seating, and it's definitely worth arriving a little bit early to try and get the best seat in the house. Now the main show on our sailing was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is a brand new colourful version of the stage show which someone used to work on in London, with some really cool effects, and you kind of forget that you're in the middle of the sea watching this great show. And there is a child performer who plays Charlie, and he was great. All of the cast were great. Really enjoyed the show. And a live orchestra, which again, at sea.
16-piece orchestra. That's the same size as most West End shows.
Yeah, no interval, hour and a half.
Straight through.
Straight through.
The seats had the cup holders. It was comfortable. And you could see from anywhere. There wasn't really a bad seat.
On Legend of the Seas, the casino has been split across 2 levels, with the lower section on deck 3 providing a dedicated non-smoking gaming area. So if you enjoy slot machines, blackjack, roulette or poker, you'll find lots of opportunity to try your luck here throughout the day and into the early hours. Just good to note that it's only open when you're not in dock, so when you're sailing, just like all the shops.
Sea days and when you leave port, yeah. We were surprised you could smoke in there. I don't know why we were surprised, but you can.
Yeah, the main deck, you can smoke throughout most of it.
But yeah, we enjoyed walking around, seeing people mainly losing. Visited the high roller section for people with serious money.
We didn't gamble in that.
We didn't.
In fact, we didn't gamble at all.
They didn't have the Little Shop of Horrors one-night bandit, otherwise we'd have been there.
Lovely, moving on to deck 5 then.
At the front of the ship on deck 5, there's an amazing fitness centre.
There is. So although the main entrance is on deck 5, there's also a smaller section up on deck 6.
There's a spinning class room, and there's lots of bits, and then the recovery things where you sit with your legs in them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though they look like they're on deck chairs, but
yes.
So it's packed with the latest cardio machines, free weights and resistance equipment, all with fantastic ocean views to help make your workout a little bit more enjoyable.
While you're trying to do the Stairmaster, staring at the sea.
Yeah, we didn't. Anyway.
When you exit the gym, right in front of you is the start and finish line for the running track.
Yes, there is a running track that wraps around the whole of deck
shit.
5. Outdoors, we try to walk it every day, and there's some great views of the sea right at the back of the ship.
It's a bit hindered by lifeboats the rest of the way around,
Yes.
but once you get to the back of the ship, that's
Beautiful
worth it.
views.
Yeah.
Yeah, really worth it. Moving on, we're now coming to like one of the main areas of the ship, and that's the Royal Promenade. It's also one of the busiest areas of the ship.
It's the size of a cruise ship.
Yeah, you could literally fit a small Disney ship in that area. This indoor boulevard is the heart of the Legend of the Seas and is surrounded by restaurants, cafes, bars, shopping and entertainment. Throughout the cruise you'll often find live music, parades and pop-up events taking place here. And importantly, on your first night at midnight they'll do a massive balloon drop.
4,000 balloons, 3,500 balloons.
Thousands of balloons.
Whoever has to blow them up.
And then it sounds like indoor fireworks.
Yeah, when the kids pop them.
Yeah, but it's a really nice space actually.
And it also obviously has the main focal point, the Pearl.
The Pearl. It's one of the most iconic features on any of the Icon class ships. It's an enormous sculptural installation which takes you from deck 5 to deck 6, and it really sits centre stage. During the day it's an impressive architectural feature, while in the evening the lighting effects transform it into one of the most photographed spots.
There was a lot of people taking photos there.
I mean, we took quite a few photos.
We did take quite a few photos there.
Also in the Royal Promenade, we've got Spotlight Karaoke.
I did not do that.
So if you ever want to take centre stage and give a little sing-song, that's your place to be. They also use this venue to broadcast outside events and things. While we were on the ship, it was the World Cup. People were often in there watching the World Cup. Maybe more people watching the World Cup than karaoke.
Yeah.
But it's a good space, good dedicated space for people that want to sing on holiday, and who doesn't? Also on this deck, we've got one of Royal Caribbean's most popular complimentary dining venues, which is Sorrento's Pizza. It's open late into the evening / early mornings, and it's a perfect place to grab a slice of pizza after a show or after a night out, or simply whenever you're feeling a bit hungry.
1 a.m. when you're in your cabin and you go, I've had a full dinner, I've had dessert, what do I want? I want some pizza. So we did visit there quite a lot.
A few times.
Yeah.
Really good pizza. Gets cold quickly.
It does get cold quickly. It's a sign of good pizza. It means it's thin.
Yes.
There's also drinks machines in there, which we also went to if you have the soft drinks package.
The freestyle Coke
Freestyle
machines.
Cokes are there. And the juices and waters and all that are all in there.
Yeah, so you can
So
get a
that's your
drink
place
in
to
there as
go
well.
for that.
If you prefer your favourite coffee, just the way you like it, there's also a full Starbucks in Royal Promenade. The drinks here aren't included in your cruise fare, so you do have to pay extra, but it's a popular stop for many guests who are looking for that familiar start to their day.
And they're the same price as the normal Starbucks, really. I didn't notice much difference. Yeah, they're also a very useful place if you get up late, miss breakfast, and you just want a pastry.
But there you have to pay.
You have to buy it, but they will sell the pastry.
We've also got a new venue on board the Legend of the Seas, which is 1400. It's a new venue inspired by the year that Switzerland was founded, apparently. It's got an elegant atmosphere with carefully crafted drinks and a unique identity that's exclusive to this ship.
Oh.
We didn't go.
We didn't go.
We filmed it. Royal Caribbean's modern take on a traditional British pub. Inside you'll find a warm atmosphere, a wide selection of beers, whiskies and cocktails, plus live music on select evenings.
Oh yeah, that guitarist, he was really good.
There was a guitarist in there.
Don't know
And you
his
can
name.
also play darts. There's a little nook around the side of the bar.
Yes, you could play darts
couple
there.
of darts balls.
2 dartboards. And the little ring toss game on all the tables.
Yes. Yeah. A nice little space.
Yeah. And yeah, again, also didn't get that busy, so you could probably always find a seat in there.
Yeah. We've then got guest services. So if you need any help with anything during your cruise, this is the place to go. Whether you've got questions about your onboard account, excursions, or your cabin, the friendly team are there always to help you out.
One of the busiest places in the ship.
One of the busiest.
Always a queue.
You can also chat to them via the app, which is what I did about when we booked our transfer back to the airport, and someone answers you there. So that's also good that you've basically got them in your...
I also really liked that next to there was a little dedicated podium, which was basically fluent Spanish. So if you didn't speak English very well, you could go there and they would speak to you just in Spanish.
And we've also got the Crown and Anchor Society desk, which is the loyalty scheme for Royal Caribbean. You can go there if you need assistance with your membership benefits and any questions about your status. They've got like 4 or 5 different tiers, and obviously the higher you go, the more perks you get.
Perks you get. We're at the bottom.
It was our first cruise. We weren't even on the system.
No.
But yeah, a good space to go if you had any questions. And right next to it is a place called Next Cruise, which I don't know if you can guess.
I wonder what that does.
This is to book your next cruise. You'll often find exclusive onboard offers and reduced deposits if you want to book another Royal Caribbean sailing before you get off the ship. Also on Deck 5 you'll find lots of retail opportunities. There's the main shop selling all the Royal Caribbean and Legend of the Seas items. And then you've got some of your fancier boutiques along the way.
And a kids shop that sells plushies and Funkos.
Yes, Treasure Chest, kids shop. Lovely, we're going to move on to Deck 6 now.
Bing! Going up.
Starting at the very front of Deck 6, you'll find one of the ship's most immersive attractions, the escape room. This is a paid for extra. It's not your typical escape room experience. Royal Caribbean has created a fully themed adventure where you'll work together to solve puzzles, uncover clues and race against the clock. It's a popular activity, so if you want to try it, it's worth booking in advance. We didn't do it, but I think they have 2 different experiences on at the moment.
We keep saying we didn't do it. It's because we were trying to do everything that was for free. We wanted to see whether you could go on the ship and not pay extra for things.
Next to the escape rooms is the Crown Lounge, which is an exclusive space reserved for Diamond, Diamond Plus and Pinnacle members of Royal Caribbean's Crown and Anchor Society. Needless to say, we couldn't go in. I believe it's a quiet area away from the crowds, offering complimentary refreshments at certain times of the day, concierge services and a comfortable place to relax.
When I looked through the door very quickly when someone left, it looked nice. That's as close as I got to going in.
One of the liveliest venues is Dueling Pianos.
That was a good venue.
2 incredibly talented pianists take requests from the audience and battle it out with everything from classic sing-alongs to modern chart hits. The atmosphere is amazing, especially later in the evening, and it's easy to see why it becomes one of the busiest areas of the ship. People just put their requests in, and the culture, which I think is an American thing, is to put a tip with it as well, to kind of like be like,
the higher the tip.
The higher the tip, the more likely they'll play your song.
But you can also tip to make them not play it.
Yes, we witnessed that. Someone paid like 50 cents more, maybe $1 more,
for them to stop playing. But I've never seen Dolly Parton through to Eminem being played on the piano to 90s R&B hip hop.
Yeah, they were very talented, and people were just giving the most random requests. Occasionally they'll look at an iPad, but it doesn't mean they were then just playing from sheet music.
They knew it.
They knew it, and they knew how to keep the crowd going. It was a really fun night. It happened quite a few times throughout the cruise. And there was also a family-friendly version as well, so the kids can enjoy it. But the adult ones are a lot more fun and naughtier and risque, shall we say.
But you will need to get there about 45 minutes before they're set to get a seat.
Yes.
Because then it turns into standing room only.
It's not the biggest venue for such a big show, you know. So exclusive to Legend of the Seas is Royal Railway Legend Station. Try saying that quickly. This immersive dining experience combines a multi-course meal with storytelling, special effects and interactive entertainment to create something completely different from a traditional restaurant. Diners sit in a simulated carriage that uses screens and vibrations to travel Marco Polo's Silk Route while enjoying a 5-course meal.
Marco Polo!
It's one of the ship's signature experiences and definitely one to consider if you're looking for something unique. Now, it's not cheap. I think it's around $150 per person.
And guess what?
You can't film it.
We didn't do it.
We didn't do it. I wanted to do it, but then we decided we weren't paying for things, so we didn't. And you can't film it, can't take photos of that either.
No.
But people really enjoy it. You book it, and I believe you get a little commemorative train ticket delivered to your door. So then that's what you use when you then get there to like board your train. Outside looks really cool, as you can see here. It looks like a station. Moving on then, just behind the Pearl is the Pearl Cafe.
Grab and go.
Yes, a complimentary cafe that's open throughout much of the day. You'll find freshly prepared sandwiches, wraps, pastries, cakes and snacks, making it a great place to get a quick bite without heading to one of the bigger restaurants.
You can get your coffee there, getting paid for unless you have that in your drinks thing, but also they have the freestyle machines and the waters coffees, free coffees and juices.
Yes, yeah, and really nice views.
Overlooking the ocean,
Yeah, and some cool sculptures and things. There's a big octopus.
A mirable octopus.
Mirable octopus, because who doesn't need that in their life?
Camp Octo.
Capocto. Carrying on then, we come to Giovanni's Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar. Now this is a specialty restaurant, i.e. you have to pay extra for it, but it serves classic Italian favourites from freshly made pasta and pizzas to premium steaks and seafood, all paired with an extensive wine list. So if you're celebrating a special occasion or just fancy treating yourself, it's definitely a popular place to go.
Did we go?
No, we didn't go. But it looks really cool. Like the venue looks nice.
It did look nice, yeah. And yeah, again, has nice sea views.
Just around the corner is Bolero's, which brings a little taste of Latin America to the ship. During the day, it's a relaxed place to enjoy a drink, whilst in the evenings it comes alive with Latin music, dancing, and a fantastic atmosphere. We only ever saw it in the day, so we didn't really experience it at night.
We were at dueling pianos.
We were at dueling pianos or at a show. But again, it looks like a really nice venue. In fact, most of these venues in the Royal Promenade we didn't go to apart from dueling pianos.
Yeah.
One of Royal Caribbean's most recognisable venues is the Schooner Bar. It's nautically themed throughout, and it's a popular meeting place before dinner, and is well known for its talented piano players, trivia competitions, and relaxed evening entertainment. Towards the back of Deck 6 then, you'll find Adventure Ocean, which is Royal Caribbean's award-winning children's club. It's got dedicated spaces for different age groups. There's a huge range of supervised activities designed to keep younger cruisers entertained throughout the sailing, giving parents a chance to enjoy some time to themselves. Obviously, we couldn't go in. We're too big and old. But
here's a door.
Here's a door. And yeah, apparently they're very good. If you then go all the way through, you'll find Social 020 or Social 020, which is a dedicated space designed especially for teenagers. This has gaming consoles, music, movies, plenty of places to relax, and it's somewhere teens can meet new friends and enjoy their own activities throughout the cruise. Also at the back of the ship, we have Playmakers Sports Bar and Arcade. This has got dozens of screens showing live sporting events, lots of different ones at the same time. It's the perfect place to catch the latest match while you're enjoying classic American comfort food, burgers, wings and loaded fries. There's also an arcade packed with games for all ages, making this area busy from morning until late at night. We really enjoyed playing on these digital games tables that they had in there. And again, obviously we were there at World Cup, so this was uber busy when the matches were on. Going through to the back of Playmakers then is the entrance to Absolute Zero, which is the ship's dedicated ice area. You have to go down, so it's technically on Deck 5, but the entrance is on Deck 6. This is home to Royal Caribbean's spectacular ice skating show, their brand new one, which is called Fusion, which was amazing. We loved it, as you can see here. It's incredible. And it's just crazy to think there's a full-size ice rink on a ship in the middle of the water.
Which we went on.
Yes. During select times, guests can even lace up their own skates and go ice skating. And we also played laser tag in there, which was really cool. Pardon the pun. Moving on to Deck 7.
Bing bong going up.
Welcome to Surfside. This is Royal Caribbean's neighbourhood designed especially with young families in mind. Everything here has been created so parents can relax while children are never far away, with restaurants, splash areas and family-friendly entertainment all within easy reach. As you enter, you'll find another arcade. This is filled with classic and modern games. Whether you're trying to beat the high score or just passing some time before dinner, it's a fun stop for both children and adults alike. One of the themes of Surfside is rubber ducks, because a lot of people on cruise ships like to hide rubber ducks. Royal Caribbean took that and ran with it, so they've got quite a few machines in there that are themed towards rubber ducks. Surfside Eatery is the neighbourhood's complimentary buffet restaurant. With plenty of family favourites on offer throughout the day, it's designed to make grabbing breakfast, lunch or dinner as quick and easy as possible without needing to travel across the ship. Did we go in there?
No. Did I dress you on? Yes. Sorry.
One of the sweetest stops on board is Sugar Beach.
Oh, that smells sweet.
This colourful candy store is packed with chocolates, sweets and other treats, making it almost impossible to walk past without buying something.
Candy floss.
Candy floss. But, no, they don't sell Wonka bars. The show in the theatre is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. No Wonka bars on board.
No Wonka bars anywhere.
I'm sure it's a licensing thing, but I was expecting Wonka bars. Sitting right in the middle of Surfside is the beautifully designed carousel, which you'll find on all of the Icon class ships. This is included as part of your cruise, so it's free, and it becomes one of the signature attractions of the ship, and it's a lovely feature that brings a little nostalgia to the neighbourhood.
Did we go on it? Let's have a look at that video.
Yes, we did. And again, this is themed to rubber ducks, which is probably the reason we went on it, because it looked fun. And it's a cute little ride. Right beside the carousel is Sprinkles, which serves complimentary soft serve ice cream throughout the day. There's several flavours available, making it the perfect way to cool down after spending time in the sun. The hot sun.
Hot.
They fill up the cone as well.
They're not stingy with their serving of soft serve.
Soft serve.
Soft serve.
Yeah, it's great. If you're looking for a quick snack, then Surfside Bites serves a selection of grab-and-go favourites throughout the day. It's perfect if you don't want to sit down for a full meal but fancy something tasty between activities. The first day I went there, got a cookie.
Yes, you did.
Confetti cookie.
Confetti cookie.
Pier 7 offers relaxed all-day dining with a menu inspired by the Californian coast. This is another paid-for restaurant that's down in Surfside. Whether you're stopping by for breakfast, brunch, lunch or dinner, it's a bright and welcoming venue overlooking the Surfside neighbourhood.
It did look nice.
It did look nice. And opposite that is the Lemon Post, which for the younger guests, it's a fun family-friendly bar where both children and adults can enjoy refreshing drinks. Kids can choose colourful mocktails while adults can order cocktails, making it somewhere the whole family can enjoy getting drunk together.
Drunk on sugar.
Drunk on sugar, drunk on alcohol. No family area would be complete without a splash park, and Splash Away Bay certainly delivers that. It's packed with slides, fountains, climbing frames and a giant tipping bucket. It's a brilliant place for younger children to cool off while having hours of fun. And then just next door is Baby Bay, which is a dedicated splash area designed specifically for infants and toddlers. It's a calmer area than the large water play space, which gives the young cruisers a safe place to enjoy the water. Finishing off Deck 7 is Water's Edge Pool. It's located right at the aft of the ship. It's a family-friendly pool offering fantastic ocean views and plenty of seating nearby, making it a great place for parents to relax while keeping an eye on the children, enjoying everything that Surfside has to offer.
Which, that was a lot.
There's a lot in that area. Moving up to Deck 8 then. Starting at the very front of Deck 8 is one of Legend of the Sea's exclusive experiences, the Hollywoodland Supper Club. This elegant specialty venue combines fine dining with live entertainment inspired by the glamour of Hollywood's golden age. Throughout the evening, you'll enjoy multiple expertly prepared courses, accompanied by live music and performances that make dinner feel like part of the show. If you're celebrating a special occasion or looking for a truly memorable evening on board, this is one of the most unique experiences the ship has to offer. Again, we didn't go in, but it looks really great. We had a very quick peek in on the first day.
Yeah.
Very much our kind of vibe, the venue, like 1920s. As we say, golden age.
Golden.
As we move further towards the back, we arrive in one of Royal Caribbean's most iconic neighbourhoods, Central Park. It's hard to believe that you're still on a cruise ship as you're surrounded by thousands of real plants, trees and flowers, all carefully maintained by a team of onboard horticulturalists.
Flower people.
During the day, it's a peaceful escape from the busier areas of the ship, while in the evenings it becomes one of the most atmospheric places to take a stroll beneath the lights and enjoy some live music. And there's some fun sculptures.
Fun sculptures, they play bird noises, so it does feel like you're actually in the park.
Yeah, because you can't really see the sea.
Can't see the sea and you can't feel the boat moving. So you could be just in a park.
You could. Nestled within Central Park is Izumi, Hibachi and Sushi. This specialty restaurant offers two very different dining experiences. You can choose traditional sushi and Japanese dishes, or book one of the lively hibachi tables where talented chefs prepare your meal right in front of you, with plenty of entertainment along the way. It's one of the most popular restaurants on board, so reservations are definitely recommended. If you're after something a little quicker, Izumi in the park offers grab-and-go Japanese favourites without needing to book a full meal. There's freshly made sushi, light snacks or refreshing bubble tea. It's certainly a great option if you're just exploring the ship and don't want to stop for too long. We've then got Chops Grill, which is Royal Caribbean's signature steakhouse. Serving premium cuts of beef, fresh seafood and an impressive selection of wines, it's consistently rated as one of the best specialty restaurants across the fleet. The elegant surroundings and attentive service make it a favourite for date nights and celebrations. Right in the centre of Central Park, you'll find the Trellis Bar. Surrounded by greenery, it's one of the most relaxing places on board to enjoy a cocktail, glass of wine, or simply sit back and watch the world go by.
Sounded right, Trellis too.
And Trellis. In the evenings, you'll find live acoustic music here, adding even more atmosphere to this beautiful neighbourhood. It's little.
I agree with that.
Yeah. If you're looking for something more casual, then Park Cafe is a complimentary venue serving breakfast, salads, sandwiches and light lunches throughout the day. It's particularly well known for its freshly made roast beef sandwiches, which have become something of a favourite of Royal Caribbean regulars.
Oh, why did I not get one of them?
Didn't get one of them. And complimentary bags of crisps.
Yes.
Chips, crisps,
Chips.
Walkers,
Lays.
your drinks machines again. New to Legend of the Seas is Bubbles, a stylish champagne bar that's perfect if you're looking to celebrate. You like champagne now. Whether you're toasting the start of your holiday or simply treating yourself, you'll find a wide selection of champagnes and sparkling wines in an elegant setting overlooking Central Park. Another brand new venue exclusive to Legend is Lou's Jazz and Blues. Now this is inspired by classic New Orleans jazz clubs. It's an intimate lounge featuring live musicians performing everything from smooth jazz to blues classics. It's a fantastic place to unwind after dinner with a cocktail and enjoy some incredibly live music. And we did. We enjoyed the whole evening.
The big band.
Yes, the big band.
They were loud.
Loud, but really good. And again, it feels like a bit of a hidden venue that people just don't know about.
Yeah.
As you continue through Deck 8, you'll also find several of the shop's premium boutiques. Whether you're shopping for luxury watches, jewellery, designer fashion or fragrances, these high-end stores offer plenty to browse as you explore the neighbourhood.
Stuff didn't have price tags. Means I can't afford it.
Before leaving Deck 8, keep an eye out for the dry slide connecting Central Park down to Surfside on Deck 7. Someone did it. It's fun and a surprisingly quick way to travel between the two neighbourhoods, and has already become a favourite feature for guests of all ages.
It was quick.
That completes one of the most peaceful areas on board, so we're going to skip over all the decks with just cabins, and we're going to head straight up to Deck 14, where we're going to begin exploring the Aquadome neighbourhood. Welcome to Deck 14, and one of the favourite hidden gems on the ship, the Overlook. Sitting right at the front of the Legend of the Seas, this beautiful lounge offers incredible panoramic views through its floor-to-ceiling windows. Whether you're sailing into a new destination or simply watching the ocean drift by, it's one of the most peaceful places anywhere on board.
We sat there a lot.
We sat there a lot. We met Skipper there.
We met Skipper there. If you want one of the pods that overlooks the raised pod, yeah, get there really, really early, because people seem to get there and stay there all day.
Yeah, commandeer them.
They commandeer them.
It's a really nice place. Lots of different types of chairs and seating. Took a while to find some that were comfortable for us, but a good place to work. Like, I had to do some editing.
Yeah.
And it was comfortable.
It's comfortable, and you can see where you're going. It faces forward. It's just nice. It's just a nice place.
You get to the Overlook from Deck 15, but it is on Deck 14. Although much of the Vitality Spa is located on the decks below Deck 12, there is no Deck 13. You'll also find part of the spa complex up on Deck 14. Guests can book a wide range of treatments, including massages, facials, acupuncture and salon services, while the thermal suite offers heated lounges, steam rooms and relaxing hydrotherapy experiences for those looking to completely unwind during their cruise.
Did we go there? No.
No. We went up to go film just the outside and were bombarded with, we've got a deal,
Buy
have
this.
this deal, do
Have
this.
this.
Just nearby is To Dry For, brilliant name. The ship's dedicated blow dry and styling bar. If you want to get ready for a formal night, a celebration, or just fancy treating yourself, professional hairstylists are on hand to help you look your best before heading out for the evening. Also in the spa area is Vitality Cafe, which serves a selection of lighter options including smoothies, fresh juices and healthier snacks. It's a popular stop for guests visiting the spa or fitness centre, but anyone on board is welcome to stop by for something refreshing. From the peaceful atmosphere of the Overlook, we'll now head outside to one of the busiest and most exciting parts of the ship, Deck 15. Right at the front of Deck 15, we have the Aqua Theatre. This incredible performance space hosts Royal Caribbean's famous high diving shows, combining Olympic standard diving, acrobatics, synchronized swimming, aerial performers, and cutting-edge technology into one unforgettable production. During the day, it's fascinating to watch rehearsals, which we did a lot. While at night, the theatre completely transforms with lighting, music, and special effects.
Which we watched twice.
We watched the show twice. It's called Shockwave. We loved it. It was brilliant.
Epic.
As you can see up here. Obviously, coming from our theatre background, we'd watch everything and be like, what's happening?
There were flying butterflies around the audience.
Yes, butterflies going around, lifts in the pool.
Scuba divers helping out underwater.
Scuba diving, ASMs.
The amount of stuff going on.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
And then as you're watching on stage and someone jumps from the top of the ship and straight into the pool.
Yes. And as we mentioned, watching the rehearsals in the day is just as fun. It's all about just the skills. They don't do it with any of the lights or anything, so it doesn't spoil it.
It doesn't spoil it.
Just around the corner you'll find Rye and Bean. This relaxed cafe serves freshly brewed coffee alongside a selection of pastries, sandwiches and lighter bites throughout the day. You can get breakfast before exploring the ship or a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. It's also a really nice place to sit and enjoy the ocean views. And has a big diver going into the roof of it.
To the roof.
Looking out over the Aquadome is Hooked Seafood, Royal Caribbean's specialty seafood restaurant. The menu celebrates classic East Coast seafood favourites, including lobster, crab, oysters, fish and chips, and fresh catches of the day. Even if seafood isn't usually your first choice, the views alone make this one of the most beautiful restaurants on board. For something a little more private, you'll also find the Celebration Table. This exclusive dining space is designed for birthdays, anniversaries, family gatherings, giving guests the opportunity to enjoy a personalised meal in a more intimate setting. And we couldn't get there, so you're just looking at the spaces. One of the biggest changes introduced with the Icon class is the Aquadome Marketplace. Rather than one large buffet, this complimentary food hall offers several different food stations, each specialising in different cuisines from around the world. It's perfect if everyone in your group fancies something different and is often much quieter than the Windjammer. We ate there a couple of times. It was our first place we ate.
Yeah, we had crepes there.
Crepes. Crepes. And then there was some other cuisine. Mexican, some Spanish. And also freestyle Coke machines.
Yep.
Water,
and the juices again.
Free coffees. Out into the open deck then, you'll find several table tennis tables, offering a fun way to spend a little time between meals or whilst you're enjoying the fresh sea air. As with most things on Royal Caribbean, the equipment is provided, so you just turn up and play. On our cruise, you couldn't. It was full of kids and teenagers.
It was always busy.
Always busy. Continuing further down then brings us to Chill Island, the ship's main pool neighbourhood. Perfect for sea days involving relaxing on a sun lounger with a drink in the hand, and this is probably where you'll spend most of your time. There's several pools to choose from, plenty of seating, and an atmosphere that's lively without ever feeling overwhelming.
There is lots of seating.
Lots of seating. And whirlpools, there's loads of whirlpools. We're not going to list them all, but
they're
whirlpools galore. No Royal Caribbean pool deck would be complete without the Lime and Coconut. This colourful multi-level pool bar is one of the busiest venues on board, serving frozen cocktails, tropical drinks, beers and soft drinks throughout the day. It's the sort of place where live music, DJs and poolside games are never too far away. If all that sunshine has you craving something sweet, you'll find another Sprinkles location here. Again, serving complimentary self-serve ice cream throughout the day. It's a simple addition, but one that's incredibly popular with guests of all ages, And this is actually the one we went to.
This one we used the most. There was some nice shaded seating there. So
Yes.
we chilled out there, and there was ice cream right next door.
Ice cream, what more do you need? One of the quieter pools in this neighbourhood is the Cove Pool. Surrounded by comfortable loungers and offering beautiful ocean views, it's a lovely place to cool off without being quite as busy as the main pool areas. It was closed for half of our sailing, but then did open up. Right at the heart of Chill Island is Royal Bay, the largest pool ever built on a cruise ship.
Ooh.
Would you believe? It gives guests plenty of space to swim, cool off, or simply relax in the water while enjoying the lively atmosphere around the pool deck. There's sun loungers stretching in every direction, making it easy to see why it's one of the most popular places on board a sunny sea day, and it really does get busy.
People soup.
People soup. We didn't go in this pool.
We did not go in this pool.
Overlooking Royal Bay is Cantina Fresca, serving a colourful selection of Mexican-inspired cocktails, including freshly made margaritas, alongside beers and other refreshing drinks. If you're heading over to El Loco Fresh, it's the perfect place to grab something to accompany your meal. Speaking of El Loco Fresh, one of the best complimentary dining options on board, and one of Chris's favourites. Because here you'll find tacos, burritos, quesadillas, nachos, and a generous toppings bar where you can customise your meal exactly how you'd like it. It's quick, fresh, and ideal for lunch after a morning by the pool.
Or 11s, or 2s.
Finally, at the back of Deck 15, we come to the Windjammer Marketplace.
Washi washi.
This is Royal Caribbean's main complimentary buffet restaurant, serving breakfast, lunch and dinner every day of your cruise. With dozens of different stations offering cuisines from around the world, there's always plenty of choice. You could get a full cooked breakfast, freshly carved meat, salads, desserts, or international dishes. If it's your first cruise with Royal Caribbean, you'll probably find yourself visiting Windjammer at least once every day. They also had gluten-free section.
Yeah.
And it's mirrored. There's like 2 wings, as you can see on the deck plan. So everything on one side will be copied on the other side.
On the other side, we went one side for breakfast and we went one side for lunch and dinner.
Yes. They also have dedicated wheelchair tables, which I actually quite liked that as well, which made it easier for people in wheelchairs.
And then on our first day, they had ice sculptures everywhere.
Yes, ice sculptures and little funky desserts and a cake that was made to look like shit. That wraps up Deck 15, but if you thought we'd reached the top of the excitement, think again. Next, we're heading up to Thrill Island on Deck 16, home to some of the biggest attractions anywhere at sea.
Anywhere.
We'll begin Deck 16 indoors with Coastal Kitchen. This exclusive restaurant is reserved for suite guests, offering a quieter and more intimate dining experience than many of the ship's larger venues. The menu combines Mediterranean influences with Californian cuisine, and many guests consider it one of the best places to eat on board. The restaurant continues onto Deck 17, where you'll also find additional seating.
All I know is it overlooks the aquatheatre, so it's probably a nice view to have whilst eating your dinner.
And we weren't suite guests, so we can go inside.
Yeah. We're sweet, we're just not sweet guests.
Stepping outside now, we arrive at one of the ship's most distinctive pool areas, Swim and Tonic. This is Royal Caribbean's first swim-up bar at sea, allowing you to enjoy a cocktail without ever leaving the water.
Think Benidorm pool. It's a bit like that.
Think Benidorm pool with its submerged stalls.
Stalls.
We tried to go there once and it was extremely busy.
It was just busy.
Towering high above the ocean is one of the most daring attractions on board, Crown's Edge. Part obstacle course, part ropes course and part thrill ride, this unique experience sees you navigating your way around the edge of the ship while safely harnessed in. And just when you think you've reached the end, the floor suddenly disappears beneath your feet, leaving you suspended high above the sea before swinging safely back into place. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted, but if you're looking for an adrenaline rush, this is one experience you won't forget in a hurry. Right beside Crown's Edge is Adrenaline Peak, Royal Caribbean's largest climbing wall ever built.
Whoa. They were quite tall, there's 4 of them.
There's multiple climbing routes designed for different skill levels, suitable whether you're trying rock climbing for the first time or looking for more of a challenge. Even better, it's included in your cruise fare.
Yeah, we were going to go to it after we did the gym, but we never did the gym, so we never went to it.
But it looked fun.
It did.
We also saw parents like not forcing their kids, but like being a bit like
Heavily encouraging.
Yeah. If climbing walls aren't really your thing, perhaps a milkshake is a better reward. Deserted is home to a colourful selection of handcrafted milkshakes, extravagant desserts and sweet treats. From towering creations piled high with toppings to classic favourites, it's guaranteed to satisfy anyone with a sweet tooth.
I forgot it was there.
We forgot it was there.
Sorry,
and
the
you have
first
to
day I
pay.
forgot about it.
You have to pay extra. Stretching across much of Thrill Island is Category 6 Water Park, the largest water park ever built at sea. It's packed with an incredible collection of water slides, each offering a completely different experience. Whether you're racing friends, twisting through enclosed tubes, or tackling family raft slides together, there's something here for every level of thrill seeker. If you're travelling with children or you're simply a big kid yourself, this is likely to become one of the highlights of your cruise. We did a few of the slides. Unfortunately, the big family raft was shut for most of our cruise.
And the green one.
And the green slide. We didn't do the direct plummet one.
The droppy one.
But yeah, it's a really fun area actually. And yeah, it's a pretty big water park.
It's pretty, and it looks really cool at night. They have lit it very well.
Yeah, really well lit. Once you've worked up an appetite, base camp is conveniently located right in the middle of all the action. This complimentary snack stop serves quick favourites like hot dogs, pretzels and other grab and go bites, making it easy to refuel before heading straight back to the attractions.
They have tater tots.
They got tater tots. And freestyle Coke machines.
And freestyle Coke machines, but most important, they had tater tots.
And they were really good tater tots.
Tater. And they cook the burgers there. They're not off of the... They don't just come out of the display rack and they're there. You order it and 5 minutes later you've got a freshly cooked burger.
Yeah, it's all fresh, which is great. Next to the base camp you'll find Lost Dunes, the ship's expanded mini golf course. Featuring colourful landscaping and fun obstacles, it's another activity that's included with your cruise and offers a little friendly competition for the whole family.
Not easy.
It's not easy. If anything, it's too colourful that you get confused about where you go.
Yeah.
But no, it's really fun. It does look great.
And sometimes it's open at night for, they called it a UV. Golf. So it does close, I think at like sunset.
Mm-hmm.
But a couple of nights it was open till late.
Yeah, really fun. And yeah, great that it's included. No Royal Caribbean ship would be complete without the famous Flow Rider. This surf simulator creates a continuous wave where guests can try both bodyboarding and stand-up surfing under the guidance of onboard instructors. It often attracts quite a crowd where people are taking part or simply watching the inevitable wipeouts from the sidelines. They offer free sessions, like 5-10 minutes, or you can pay for a longer session where it's just you by yourself.
Like an actual teaching one.
It was fun to watch people falling over, always is.
Yeah. Wipeout.
Wipeout! I couldn't do it, so hey, I have to watch other people do it. Before we move upstairs, you'll notice the entrance to the Hideaway, which is the adults only section. Now, we went down there quite a lot. There's 2 big whirlpools, no kids, brilliant. And then if you go further down, back down onto deck 15, technically, is the adults only pool.
Infinity pool.
Infinity pool.
And bar.
And bar. There's also 3 large lounger beds in the middle of the infinity pool that are very expensive to hire for the day.
You can hire them for the day, like a cabana, just
yes.
in the middle of the pool.
On our cruise, it was $300 a day.
Yeah, for a bottle of champagne,
4 bottles of water.
4 bottles of water and some towels.
And some towel hire. We saw people do it though, so you know. But yeah, we went in there on the last day.
We went in the pool on the last day. We went in the hot tubs most of the days.
Yes.
And a lot of sun lounging places where you just get sunshine.
Yeah, really nice area. And there's normally a DJ playing or just music. Deck 16 is all about adrenaline and excitement, but as we continue upwards, things begin to slow down a little with some of the ship's quieter outdoor spaces. At the forward end of Deck 17, you'll find Cloud 17, an adults-only sun deck designed for guests looking for a quieter place to relax. With comfortable lounges, whirlpools and panoramic ocean views, it's a world away from the lively atmosphere around the main pool deck. Whether you're reading a book or simply enjoying the sunshine, it's one of the most peaceful outdoor areas on board.
I think it's peaceful because, like me, most people go, that looks like concierge suite area, so I can't go up there because the lounges look completely different. They look like the ones in suites. So we were like, oh, that's suite area, but turns out it's not.
The penultimate night we went, oh, we can walk up there. Also located on deck 17 is one of the ship's designated outdoor smoking areas. By keeping smoking restricted to specific locations like this, Royal Caribbean is able to maintain smoke-free environments across the majority of the ship for everyone else to enjoy. It was never empty.
Never empty. But there or the casino, they're your two places to go smoking.
Yeah. Which is good for non-smokers because it keeps the rest of it clean. At the aft of the deck is the sports court. Throughout the cruise you'll find organised games of basketball, football, pickleball and other sports taking place here, along with opportunities to simply turn up and have a game with family or friends. It's another great complementary activity if you're looking to stay active during your holiday.
And silent disco.
There was also silent disco. There's silent discos across the ship actually.
Yeah.
But yes, they had one up there quite early on. From here we're almost at the very top of the ship, where some of the most exclusive spaces on board are waiting. The Grove is an exclusive outdoor retreat created especially for suite guests. Compared with the main pool areas, this space offers a much calmer atmosphere with comfortable seating, attentive service and beautiful views across the ocean. It's designed to feel more like a luxury resort than a traditional cruise ship sun deck. Above us on deck 19 is the Groove Suite sun deck, extending this exclusive neighbourhood even further. Reserved for suite guests, it provides additional sun lounges, shaded seating and private areas where guests can unwind away from the busier public spaces elsewhere on board. While most guests won't be able to access this area, it's still worth knowing where it sits as part of the ship's overall layout. Finally, we've reached the very top of Legend of the Seas. Deck 20 is home to the highest parts of Category 6 Water Park, where several of the slides begin their journey high above the ship before twisting and turning their way back down through multiple decks. Standing up here really gives you an appreciation for the sheer scale of this incredible attraction, and it's hard to believe that it's something this large has been built on top of a cruise ship.
Couldn't take my camera up there so we couldn't show you.
No, but it's high.
It's high.
And that's it. That's the end of our deck by deck tour video.
Hopefully you liked this layout.
Yes, if you like this and want to see this for future videos, please let us know. Also, if you liked it, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and all that jazz. If you've got any questions about Legend of the Seas, please comment below. Send us a DM on Instagram. We'll happily answer anything. And if we don't know the answer, we'll just tell you.
We'll tell you, we don't know.
We enjoyed our time on Legend of the Seas. We've got a whole series coming up of it, so please
somewhere
watch that when it comes out.
I think we're all good.
I think that's that. So until next time, we'll see you then.
Seat type don't have nightmare. Oh no, we're not presenting Most Haunted anymore. Night.
Night.